So I hope everyone has a great session till now and great sessions and a nice day at Teams Fest. I'm working today, but I've looked a little bit on Twitter and I saw wonderful comments. So I hope you will enjoy this session about everything around Microsoft Teams and videos. My name is Tomislav Karafilov. I'm a Microsoft MVP for the business applications area, but I have a little passion for video and Microsoft Stream, so that is why I'm doing this now. If you want to follow me, I'm on Twitter. I have a blog, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch. I'm on community events, and I like to talk to other people, to share knowledge, to get new knowledge. To grow with others. So it's very interesting for me to have the exchange currently not in person, only via live events or Teams meetings or using other tools sometimes. So a big thanks to our sponsors. TeamFest is sponsored by Microsoft Teams and by the Microsoft Tech community. You will see the logos always on the slides at the top right bottom. So wonderful. Without sponsors, it's not possible to make such an event. And thanks to the organizers also for making this possible. So what will we do at this event? I will try to tell you a little bit what is a video and why I think it's important to have video on in meetings and in other stuffs and what we can do with videos. Then I would take you on a little journey. What are meetings? What are live events in Microsoft Teams? And then I have a lot of demos where I show you how you can integrate videos in the Microsoft Teams app. Maybe you have seen some of this, but maybe you didn't have seen some of the things that I want to show you. So what is a video? A video is a word coming from Latin, from the language, from Latin. It means I see. For me, it's not only I see, for me it is moving pictures and sound. So not only for the eyes, it's also for the ears. So when I'm doing a phone call, I have only something with sound, I hear only something. But with video, I have also the picture component, and both together is for me what I would say it's a video. For me and for everything that I say about videos in Microsoft Teams, it's important to say that are videos that are from us and that are videos for us, produced from us and for us. So the videos don't have to be so clear and for marketing purpose, and I'm not there to go to represent the company to the outside. In most of the cases we are using video inside of Microsoft Teams. Is it to have videos to help us in our work, in our collaboration with our colleagues and with other people inside of our company, so that we can see and hear the other people. There's a little bit with live events, because live events, they can be streamed anonymous to outside. So that are videos that are produced also for people outside of our organization. Maybe there we have to look a little bit, how good is the quality? Do we have good light? Is the sound okay? But keep in mind, videos from us, for us. Try it and show your videos that you have. The first thing that I'm seeing when I'm as a consultant, I'm working as a consultant, I always, when I open Microsoft Teams and I go into a meeting, I turn on my camera. It's a little bit like an automatic thing. Zack, I open the meeting, I press on camera, maybe I use my real backgrounds, what you can see here. And yes, it's a little bit designed so that it's not only a white wall. Or I use some of the background images that I can add but I always turn on the camera. And as I noticed, every time when I am turning on the camera, the others at the other side also turn on their camera. Maybe they didn't do it when I'm a little bit late into the meeting, but when I come in and I turn on my camera, then they also turn on their camera. And we have the possibility to see the other people's. We provide our picture, or we use the gallery or the large gallery mode. So we have in Teams the 7x7 possibility to see the other people that are small pictures, but I think it's good to see the other people's, where they are. Are they looking inside of the camera? Are they looking at the side? Are they not at the camera on the other side? So that is good. And Microsoft has done some research and said, maybe this is not the optimal experience to show the video images to the people. So they have introduced the together mode. Currently with this layout, like in the university, but when you followed the Microsoft Ignite, then you saw the announcement that there would be more of this layouts, so that we can expect to have other layouts here. And as I said, turn on the camera so that the other people can see you. In real life, when you have a meeting and you go into your meeting room, you are also there with your body and you're visible for everyone else. You don't have a back on your head. So why not to turn on the camera? Yes, I know that's not the image that we see in Teams when the camera is not on. Then we have the circle with the two characters in, but I think it's nicer to see the images or the pictures of the people and not only not saying picture or something else. The other thing that we have are Teams live events. With Teams live events, I can broadcast informations to the people that are viewing it. In a Teams meeting, like we have now our Teams meeting here, you can open your microphone, you can talk, the video is automatically brought to the front. That is a thing that we have in Teams meetings. But in live events, it's like doing a TV show, like broadcasting our video. And we are broadcasting to many, many people. The possibility that we have with Microsoft Teams is that in Teams, we have an integrated Teams production studio, a simple studio where we can prepare our live stream. We have the presenters here with their turned on webcams. We can have up to 10 presenters in a Teams live event, and we can have one content that is shared. And with this layout buttons here at the bottom, I can say, hey, I want to present one of these images in big, or I want to present the content in big. And when I press on send live and I'm in the live mode, then that what is in the queue in my preview goes to the live event. If I have more than one producer, then every producer has his own queue, and the producer that presses the send live button then sends his queue to the live event. The second producer can do it a few seconds later, and then his queued picture would be sent out. The only thing that we have here as a back channel is the Q&A text-based channel. There we have to keep in mind that we have about 30 seconds of delay from the sending or from the producing what we are doing here till the end users can see the video. So the reactions maybe come a little bit late, and it's important to know that there is a little time gap. The second layout that we have two layouts in this possibility: full screen, or we have something like a bigger, like the content a little bit bigger, and one of the camera pictures here beside. That is what is integrated here. What you're seeing now in my presentation, I have also the possibility to switch between my presentation and to insert my image at the top, at the bottom. This is done via OBS. where I grab my webcam and put my webcam image on the screen share, and then I transmit everything what I have here via NDI to a second laptop, and this second laptop is then grabbing the thing and sending everything out to Teams. So when I use such a tool, I have the possibility to do more flexible backgrounds and more flexible layouts. Maybe I want to show more than one person. I want to have more details. I want to have a video in it and so on. Then I can use tools that help me to optimize my layout. The great news that I recognized is that Microsoft now has increased the third time this year the limits for Microsoft 365 live events. The increased limits are 20,000 attendees per event, 50 simultaneous events per tenant, and 16 hours of broadcasting. This is extended till the January the 1st of next year. It was till the 1st of October of this year, but they have increased it, and that is great. And one of the announcements that Microsoft did on the Microsoft Ignite was to increase also the attendee limit to 100,000 attendees, so that they can view this event. And after this, if Microsoft doesn't increase anymore, there is the possibility to purchase the advanced communication add-on so that we can also continue to use Microsoft Teams or the live events with the increased values that they provided us. Best practices for Microsoft Teams live events. I've done a few of them are that it's good. We have 3 phases. So we have the before phase where we are preparing our live event. We have the live event that we are doing during our live event, and we have when the live event is done, a phase after this live event. So for me, what it's really important is to have enough time to coordinate everything what is needed for a live event, to see, do we have speakers, we need a moderator, how we can set up the hardware, if we need additional cameras or light or something like that. And now in the Corona time, everyone is at home, but if hopefully in the near future we have the normal time and we can meet in person, then we have to see where is our room, do we have enough rooms, is the Wi-Fi or the network okay, and so on. So be prepared, prepare everything. Announce the event to the people that you want to be invited, not only the invited people, also to everyone who is supporting this event. Another thing that I've recognized is have the possibility to use a link shortener or something else like a web page where you paste the link to the live event, so that when something gets wrong inside the live event, so someone of the producers also gets in and press the start button. So this live event is started, and after 16 hours, if nobody stops the live event is over and there is no restart. So it's good to have the possibility to change the live event link and not to have it hard coded into an email or into a flyer or something like that. So I needed this 1 or 2 times. The live event creation, if you don't have created it at the beginning, would be good if you created 1 week ago. That was a good time that I figured out. It's also enough to create it 1 or 2 hours before, so Microsoft didn't need 1 week to set up everything. But when the live event is there, there is a little bit of, okay, it's created, everything is fine. Then what's also important is create a second live event, a trial live event, and invite all the people that are participating in this live event into this live events so that you can try everything. So are the switches okay? Is everyone prepared? Is the image quality good? Is the sound quality good? So it is good when you're doing this the first time with a company or with customers to have a trial live event. during the live event, it is good that you have prepared in before something like pictures, something like videos or music that you can play if something is not correct, and or at the beginning. So be prepared also for when there is a technical issue, for example, or when one of the speakers is maybe not there or so. So when you have designed your program, what will you do when something of the program is not working as you're expected? And in the worst case, maybe you have to send an email to all participants if they're extern and say, hey, we have a technical problem, we will reschedule this event or something like this. So be prepared not only for the things that you want to do, so also be prepared for the things that can go wrong, and have a second plan what you want to do if something goes wrong. Event, it would be good to have at least 5 people, the organizer who has created the event, who knows the program and everything like that. It would be good if this organizer has the possibility to be only the organizer and does nothing else to do inside of this event. So it would be good to have an own moderator. If you don't have an own moderator, then the organizer can do it, but it's important for a moderator of a live event that he looks, is everything okay? Is in the internal chat something? Is in the Q&A something that I have to do? And he has to interrupt everything. And when you're an organizer, you're looking at your time schedule, you have other things in mind. So it would be great to have an organizer and a moderator. Then 1 or more speakers. It depends on your program and how many points we want to show. Then it would be good to have 1 producer or 2. I did a live event, and in my house the electricity was off. In the whole city we didn't have electricity, so in that moment I needed 5 minutes to set up everything again with my laptop with a battery, with my mobile phone with a battery, to do a hotspot, to get into the live event. And so we had 5 minutes where there was no producer, no one who changed the scenes. It would be good to have a second one. I had a little bit luck. It was during a speaker session, so nobody recognized it. And we need 1 or 2 persons for the Q&A, so that they can see what are the questions. They can say, okay, this is a question I want to publish to everyone, then I want to answer it, and so on. And maybe the Q&A people interrupt the speaker and said, hey, we have now 3 questions about this. Can you repeat something, or can you make this or this? So there is also an interaction good between the people that are in this meeting. And at the beginning, that was something that we learned. It is good to tell the participants how the tool is working. So where can they enter their informations? Where can they enter their questions? Can they ask anonymous, or must they have entered their name, and so on? So a little introduction into the tool is. And when your live event is over, try to ask for feedback. Maybe you send them Microsoft Forms so that they can fill out. The same that we have here at Teams Fest. Also rate the sessions, something like that. Do a retrospective with all the people that are hosting the events, with the organizer, the moderators, the speakers, and so on, so that you can say, hey, this was good, this was not good, so that you're prepared for the next time and you know, okay, I have to adjust this or this. And if it was a sales live event or something like this, schedule Teams meetings after that, do more, write emails, and so on and so on. So that was a little bit about Microsoft Teams meetings and live events. The next thing in my demo I want to show are the possibilities that I have with videos inside of Microsoft Teams. So here I'm in a VM in Azure, where I have the Microsoft Teams Windows desktop client. And on the left side, the personal apps, here I have a team, my demo team, the Teams Fest team, and in the general tab, I have done a channel meeting. The channel meeting was done by pressing here at the top at Meet. Then the meeting window opens, the pre-welcome meeting window. go enter here something. First meeting. Here at the bottom, you can turn on and off your camera. You can select your background image. You can add a new image if it's not sufficient with the images that Microsoft is delivering. I have added the Teams Fest background here by pressing new. And when you are done and everything is fine, go to join the meeting. And as I said here, my webcam is turned on. I have no microphone here and I'm not muted. What I wanted to show is I don't have more participants so that I can't show the large gallery or the together mode. But the other things, if this is enabled in your, that you can now start the recording of this meeting. So press on start record, and in the background, the meeting would be recorded. Every participant gets this sign here at the top, you are recording, and the recording here is done in the cloud. So if my computer is not fast enough or something like that, not as we had it in the Skype things, so where the recording was saved on my disk, here everything is recorded in the cloud. Then when I am done with everything, I can stop the recording, or when I leave the meeting, the recording stops automatically. And I can leave this. And now what we are seeing is that here we have in our channel the meeting that we had. And we see the message, hey, someone has started the event, the meeting ended here, and we have a meeting recording. And here we see that this meeting recording is uploaded automatically to Microsoft Stream. This can take about a few seconds, a few minutes, sometimes also a few hours. Microsoft has written in the documentation about 24 hours. They have a time frame where they're uploading the meeting recording into Stream. So it would take a while. In the meanwhile, I don't have here something I can do, but I have pre-recorded a meeting. And when I click now here on open the meeting in the browser or in Stream, the browser is opened and I'm navigated to Stream and I can see my video. Oh, I can't see my video. Why can't I see my video? Because I didn't have a browser opened, and I have the Microsoft Edge browser here with different profiles, and the first profile is a profile that is not inside of the tenant, but the last one here is it. So when I copy the URL of my Teams video, of my Stream video into this, I can go to, or I would see the video. At the beginning, as you saw it, we have an information. So what was the name of the meeting, who has started it, what was the time the meeting started. And the new channel meeting, the title of the meeting is the information. Let me make it a little bit bigger. This is the information that we see when we are looking at this video. And for me, it's important to say, everyone, go then to update video details. So when you are finished with the Teams meeting, update the video details when the meeting video is uploaded to Microsoft Stream, enter a valid name, and use the possibility into the description to enter hashtags, to enter text. Then we have the possibility to enter timestamps and time codes. So where I can say, hey, at second 15, there's this, or it's 1 minute 30, or in half an hour, there's that. So you can give your video a little structure inside of Stream. And it is possible to enter here links inside of this. So when we go back and look at the description, we have the hashtags. I can click on this, and then you can see it jumps to the seconds that we have, and I can enter videos, for example, to other Microsoft Stream videos, or to external sites, or to SharePoint, or to whatever I want. So edit this. Why is this important, or why is it good? It is good because on the hashtags, for example, you click on one hashtag and you can group videos in different channels or where else about this hashtag. So everywhere where I have this hashtag, when I press inside of Stream on this hashtag, then I get this filtered view of everything that I want. And I have the possibility to use the search. So also what I have here is found in the search, and the search, I noticed this when I prepared this demo. This tenant also does a search inside of the transcript. So a big advantage of that, what we have when we get a Teams meeting saved into Microsoft Stream, we get a transcript. So not here. In this video, I don't have one. Let's see if I have here one. Yes, here it is. So on the right side, you can see that we get a transcript. We can jump through this transcript also here with the timestamps and the markers. So when this is done, in the meantime here, this video is uploaded, everything is fine, it's in Stream. Another possibility that I have is I can go to the Files tab, I can upload my video, and there I have a normal MP3 file, for example. I can click on this video, and this is stored in SharePoint. Then it opens the OneDrive and SharePoint player, the ODSP player. So if you're looking at some documentations, it's the ODSP player. And Microsoft has announced some news at the Ignite, so that when the videos are not stored anymore in Microsoft Stream, and when they are stored in SharePoint or in OneDrive, then this player would be enhanced to get the functionalities that we currently have in our Stream player. The Stream player that we have is, for example, here, when I add a single video as tab, I can press, that's the next example, I can add a tab where I can select Stream as a tab source. There I have the possibility to say, hey, I want to display a channel or a video. I can enter this, and then I have the video, one video on a tab. Maybe it's the last meeting video, for example, would be cool. Another thing that I can do is I can add a whole channel. This is the channel that we have in Microsoft Stream, and here I see the videos. And if you're wondering why I'm doing or why I'm handling, why I'm writing the hashtags at the beginning, because in this I can press on the hashtags, and if everything works, I don't have only the view about this channel, I get the filtered view about the search to this hashtags. And sometimes it doesn't work. So like we have it here. You can press then on register or log in. I think it's called login. Then the right browser is opened here. There is a call going to Microsoft, and when everything works as expected, I close this, I get it back. But this time it takes a little while. So you can, as I said, you can channel here, everything works. I can press on this video, I can view this video. That is not the problem, but sometimes I've recognized when I'm clicking on this hashtags, I get the search results, and sometimes I don't get the search results. So the next possibility is to use forms. I can use a video inside of a Microsoft Forms form. Here is my form. And when I go down, I have at this point my Microsoft Stream video. And as you see, also here, the video is not displayed. But what we can do is, oh no, that's not. Open this in the browser. When I do the same what I've done here, so open my Forms tab, and I'm in the browser, I get the video displayed. So there is a difference. That is what I want to say to you. There is a difference between if I open it in the Teams client or if I open it in the browser. In the browser, you have more luck, and in the Teams client not. Another possibility is to have a SharePoint site. You can put the SharePoint, another tab here at the top, referencing to a SharePoint site. And on the SharePoint site, you have a stream web part. There you can enter videos. You can display a single video. You can also display a channel. You can use all videos filtered by the text, or you can display all the videos that are in the tenant. And as you see, this is working. So using SharePoint, integrate the videos that you have and display this. This is a thing that works every time I'm using this the most. The next possibility is to use PowerApps. For example, here is a little Power App where I have a SharePoint list as data source. When I click on this, I come to the details screen of the Power App. I can see my stream video. And as you see, this is not loading, but there are some things you can do, like extend the no sign up check equals 1 at the end of the stream URL. So this is displayed. Or I found another trick that you can do, something like autoplay equals true and a domain hint that you can enter at the end of the URL, so that this opens. And when one of these URLs was open, so also the first video would be displayed. So this Power App now has everything what is needed to display Microsoft Stream videos. I have done another Power App with another layout, and I've tried it here to get also the stream videos displayed. Here I had no luck, so you have to see if it works, if it doesn't work. When you try the same in the browser, use the big one here. Then it works. I get the video that I want, and I can play around. It's not optimal for everyone to do this. Again, you can press, that is what I read in the tech community, press on login, it goes to Microsoft, I get an auth redirect, I can try again. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Another possibility is to use the presentation, a PowerPoint presentation. So you go into the presentation, open or insert an online video, where it is, not here, insert, online video. Here you can paste the Microsoft Stream video link, and then here is the video. This also works. It worked in the morning. This is new. I had luck with SharePoint and with PowerPoint in the last time. Okay. Another possibility you also have is using the Microsoft Stream control inside of new Project Oakdale Power Apps, but here we have the same problem that we have with displaying of videos. This can work and this can't work. Another thing where you can have also video in Microsoft Teams is to go to the, or to install or to open the personal app Microsoft Stream, and inside of this personal app you get a display to your watch list. What is your watch list? The watch list is the possibility to go into Stream, grab a video that you want to see. For example, this. I can say, okay, add this to my watch list. I can see my watch list here in Stream or at this position here in Microsoft Teams. And the watch list is my exchange for videos, for important videos that I want to look inside of Stream, inside of Teams, or inside of the mobile Microsoft Stream app. Here it is, the video. Okay. I have also the possibility to bring PowerApps also as personal apps here to the personal to the left part of Microsoft Teams. Here I have the same problem that I have when I use PowerApps inside a tab. Let's try SharePoint again. As I said, with SharePoint, I didn't have problems at the time. This works great. Okay, back to my slides. That was the demo. I showed you a little bit of things that we can do, webcam recordings. Oh, I didn't have showed a live event. Let's go quickly show a live event for people that didn't saw a live event. Click on live event, Teams, fast live event. You can choose locations, you can enter details, text here, and so on. Then you get a selection where you can decide, hey, this live event can be viewed by specific people or groups, by everyone in my organization. A sign-in is required. And when this option is enabled in the admin center, you can also create a public event where no sign-in is required. Then you can see that the live event is recorded. I can provide the recording to the attendees. I can have an attendee engagement report. I can enable Q&A, press on schedule. And this is my live event. I can grab this link and put it on the link shortener or in my website. For the live event, I can press start. I can click on join. Sorry. And here is now my presenting or my little Teams studio for live events. As I said, I have the different layouts and so on. So try it. The first one, we are not prepared. Microsoft Teams is not ready. We are pre-live. They need a little bit, some seconds, so that they everything do in the background so that I can go live. Now I have sent my queue to the live event. I can press start and everything starts. So the other things I have here, there is also the possibility to get NDI from inside, to get the video streams from a meeting out, to use it with OBS. I don't have time to show this. I only want to show when you go on settings and under permissions. If this is enabled in the admin settings of your tenant, then you have the network device interface here. You can click here to enable NDI, and when you have OBS open and everything works like expected, then you have the possibility to add an NDI source here, and inside of the NDI source you can view the different streams. So I've tested it for live events. Trust me, it works. You get the streams, you get the presentation, you get everything you need, and you can do your own layout. Last but not least, I wanted to give you a little insights of what there was announced at the Ignite. So there is a little change at Microsoft Stream. Microsoft has decided to track a video file like every other file in the Microsoft 365 universe. So that is not, they want to change it, that a video is not stored in Microsoft Stream in a separate Azure Blob storage. They want to store the video files in SharePoint or in OneDrive. And for Microsoft Teams, there would be a change. So the channel meetings would be stored then in the doclibs team, in the Teams documental library, in the channel folder. There would be a special folder called recordings. There would be the file uploaded to. If it's a channel meeting, all other meetings that we have in Microsoft Teams would be saved in the OneDrive of the person who started the meeting recording. and there would be a new folder called recordings, and then I have the possibility, if my file is in SharePoint or in Teams, that I can do everything what I can do with other files in SharePoint or in OneDrive, like sharing it with guests, labels, retention policies, and so on. So I think this is a big step for Microsoft. I like it very much. If you want to know more about this and the changes, you can go to the new stream links. Follow the new stream vision. Here it is described what is done with stream. Here's a little doc description, the roadmap, and the stream ideas if you want to participate. And yes, that's from my part a quick overview about what we have for possibilities in Teams with videos.